And that is triggered by a simple thing, which is fear. The whole job of the amygdala is to tell the brain where to focus on. And nothing is more important than something that you're afraid of. Because you're afraid.
Evolutionary psychology. Like earlier, we had to be aware of where the lions and tigers will come to eat us from.
Exactly.
When we were evolving as Stone Age.
Exactly.
People.
So if you have, say, a bunch of fruit on one side, you need it. You want to eat it. It's good for survival. But if there's a tiger next to it, it is the role of the amygdala to tell you that ignore the fruit, pay attention to the tiger, because that is what is more important for survival.
So what if impact does meditation have on the amygdala?
It calms it down.
It says that don't be afraid of everything.
Yeah. So amygdala activation reduces on meditation.
Okay.
So it is quite literally calming you down at a biological level.
So when they say it reduces the activity within the amygdala, it's actually just making you more chill in life.
Yeah.
The third thing that I've understood about meditation's impact on the mind are impacts on the corpus callosum, which links the two hemispheres of the brain.
Yeah.
It effectively, in layman's terms, increases your processing power.
In a way, yeah. The corpus callosum is this doorway between the right and the left part of the brain. So the two halves of the brain talk to each other through the corpus callosum. It is always talking to each other. One interesting thing that the meditation does is it cuts off the outside world without you falling asleep.
Right.
So meditation is that zone between awake and asleep. Another concept which is close to it is lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
Which is you are approaching it from sleep towards the awake state, whereas meditation, you're approaching it from awake state towards sleep.
Yeah. One of the meditation courses I did explained exactly this in a cute way. They said that imagine that sleep is your physical body being off, but sometimes your mental body can be on during dreams because you're still perceiving colors, you're still perceiving sound, you're still perceiving logic.
Correct.
Meditation is where your physical body is awake, but your mental body is completely asleep.
Wow.
Because you're going into a dark, deep place. What is meditation? All forms of meditation. Advanced meditation also are basically about focus. Turning your focus into one thing. It could be a breath, a mantra, the sounds around you. But basically taking focus as a weapon and aiming it somewhere and constantly shooting at it. While you're shooting at that one area of interest, of course, you're going to have thoughts about your girlfriend, about your breakup, about your mom, about your work. Then pull it back and try shooting at that target again.
Yeah.
And long term, when you're doing this, it's effectively like doing constant bicep curls for your brain.
That's a nice way of putting it. If you imagine everybody around you walking around with a torch, okay, at any given point of time, that torch can be pointed only towards one thing. Imagine the whole world is dark and everybody has a torch. What they are pointing that torch towards is what their mind is seeing at that moment. So all of us right now can only have one functioning thought at the same time. It could be for a millisecond, but that torch is on that thing for that millisecond. So if I say, everybody think of dog, for a millisecond, your torch was on a picture of a dog in your head. And then the torch went to somewhere else, your girlfriend or your phone or something, some beep on your Instagram page, whatever. What meditation does is, it doesn't turn off the torch, but it tries to turn the torch inwards. So now your torch is still on, but you are focused more inwards. So when you say focus on your breath, you are actually focusing on a process that is starting from the base of your brain, because breath comes from your brainstem. So you're literally turning that power of your attention inwards inside your brain. And so you are in a loop within yourself, which is a beautiful thing, because you're always stuck in external loops. Log kya kahenge, log kya sochenge, log kya dekh rahe. But now none of that matters, because you've cut off the world. And now you are an independent entity, which is what is so beautiful about meditation.